Today's postcard is from an unusual church, and it's called St Margaret's, Uxbridge, in Middlesex. Well, we're into the main body of the church, which is rather strangely shaped, isn't it? We've got this bit, we've got a bit around there, we've got a bit up there, we've got a little coffee area here.
Yes.
Unusual, isn't it? And we've got the cemetery right down the bottom of Windsor Street, nowhere really near the church.
No.
Why is it also higgledy-pickledy?
Well, let's do with the burials first of all. Uxbridge developed very late as a parish. It wasn't until about 1830 that this became a parish church in its own right. Prior to that, it was a chapel of ease of Hillingdon, which is about 1.5 miles away. That's the mother church. So there were no burials here for several centuries. All the bodies were taken to Hillingdon.
It's about 4 miles away, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
And then in 1576, someone gave the people of this parish a piece of land they could use at last as their own burial ground. And, well, it's still there today, although it's, full up and has been closed for a long time.
And that's at the bottom of Windsor Street.
Yes, 100 yards or so away, and perhaps more. We are technically here in what was the south aisle of the church. Most old churches consist of a chancel and a nave, and then a south aisle and a north aisle. Uxbridge is unusual insofar as this south aisle was added by a group of local tradesmen in the mid-15th century who called themselves the Guild of St Mary and St Margaret. So it was their money that built this particular section of the church with its lovely hammer beam roof.
Oh, and the roof, I mean, is spectacular. There can't be many of those around.
No. So, of course, as a result, the church, if I may put it very badly, has always been deformed.
Yes, it has.
Lopsided.
It is
probably
lopsided.
Be a better way to put it, yes.
And what about this hammer beam roof? How old is this then?
That would be mid-15th century. And lovely carvings on it. Some of the faces are high up and you can't really see them, but it is a classic piece of woodwork.
Is this one of the most spectacular examples of a hammer beam roof? I've never seen one, you see.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, there are quite a number about, but this is an excellent example. Excellent. Yes.
And then we come round here, and we come to what you would almost say is authentic church.
That's right. This is the original hub of the church. This is the chancel that we're entering now. And much of the decoration in here is Victorian, including the reredos there, showing the Last Supper, which was given in memory of a local businessman.
And what about the tomb that we have here?
Well, this is the outstanding memorial in the church. It's to Dame Leonora Bennett, who lived at the Treaty House. She's shown reclining, rather a slender figure, but in fact we know from records that in fact she was a very large woman indeed.
So is there anything else that if people came to visit St Margaret's here in Uxbridge that you would say you must look out for?
Well, certainly these chandeliers here.
These here?
Just near us, that's right, yes. This one is actually 1695.
That's very old.
The other one down there is 18th century, a little later, but both were removed in Victorian times when more modern lighting was installed. They were put in store, bits were missing, they got in a very bad state. But fortunately, some years ago now, there was a complete restoration programme, and so we can see them back to their former glory.
I don't think I've ever seen chandeliers that old either. 1695.
Yeah.
You see, I've been coming to this church in my youth, and I don't think I ever spotted them. Would they have been hanging up there in the 50s?
No, they wouldn't have been, you see. It's
we are,
restoration
you see.
since then.
So we've got a mixture of all the things I knew, the familiar, but then the new. But it's old. You know what I mean, don't you?
Indeed.
He's a nice man.